Hey there, everybody. I'm using my big binder of art supplies to create clusters today. I have a list in the front of the items that I have stowed in my binder that can be used to create all of these things. So whether you're designing art trading cards or tea tags or tarot cards, I've got 3x5 index cards, 4x6s, 5x7s. These are substrates, which a substrate is just a thing to work upon, right? So whether it's a canvas or a piece of paper or an art journal page or whatever, it's a thing to work upon. I have art trading coin blanks in here. I have, today I'm doing clusters, so I have cluster material in here. I have business card blanks, inchies, twinchies, bookmarks, and chippies. Now this kind of flips up, so I can write other things that I might be in a creative mood to do, and this is just something that is super fast and super quick. I'm going to go through here first thing, and I'm going to choose some substrates. So let's kind of pull this out and let's see what sort of substrates that we have that we could create chippies upon. I'm first seeing some bookmarks that I already have in here, so I'm going to pull those out. I want to see what else I have in here. I'm not going to do tea tags today. I want to kind of find some. All right, these are like these are perfect for clusters. I do have index card pieces in here as well as some tarot card kind of pieces. I'm going to pull that out as well. I'm very interested in creating like a tarot deck or an inspiration deck. And one of these days when I've got a little more time, I would really like to do that. I have some images here, and we all know what fun images are when you're building clusters. I've got an image pack from Kathy H. I'm going to pull that out right there. I've got some texture pieces. I think what we'll use for texture might just be, you know, that perfect little napkin there. That's a wonderful texture piece. Oh my gosh, and I have these as well. Now this is, you know, texture runs two ways. Texture runs in a visual way and in a tactile kind of way. I think what I might do is go for the texture that I have here. I'm just going to pull this little napkin out and work with that. I have embellishments, and I have an envelope of embellishments that I've already gone through and picked. I'm not doing large substrates. And let's just stick our fingers in here and just choose some papers. Sorry. And then I have some words right here. All right, so, you know, that didn't take hours to come together. I used my binder as, really my binder works as an organizational tool. This is the first time I've used it, and that's rather silly, but I haven't had much time to do anything other than, you know, stuff that really just had to be done. So I've got these, and I thought, well, you know, that would make great clusters as well. So I've got my words here, I've got my papers here, and we'll just work our way through these things. How fun to have everything kind of all together, and that just kind of speeds up the creative process. I think I'll start with some vintage text pages here. I do want to kind of take advantage of my larger text pages. I love these map pages, so I'm going to use some of this as well. You know, we're just constructing a background now, and then we'll put elements on top of that background. I do really want to use this napkin. It might be one of those fussy napkins where you can't get the darn thing apart. but we'll see. If you just hang with me for just a second, we'll see what happens here. If you guys like this video and if you find it helpful, I've started a new feature called Buy Me a Coffee, and you can buy me a coffee if you liked the video. It helps me, you know, as far as revenue streams and things like that. It's awesome to have, you know, it really is about the small things, even financially. You know, it's really fun to just have these really wonderful streams of revenue coming in. It's about the only way to, you know, to do it as an independent creator. I'm going to put this right over here. I like this, and I might use some of the rose imagery as we progress with this piece. But let's do what we do and go ahead and lay down some text. And the text will be, you can work on either side, y'all. You can work on this side or this side. But I kind of liked, I love the, they're always after me, Lucky Charms. Used to eat those when I was a little girl. Chris still likes Lucky Charms. I do too, but we tend to have more cereal for some reason or another in the summertime. You know, cereal just kind of makes a really nice, cool snack in the summertime. All right, put this here. And we're building clusters. But, you know, I always called them chippies because I didn't know exactly what to call the things, and then someone started calling them clusters, and I was like, oh, okay, I know how to do that, sorta. I need to stand up and make sure. Oh, I'm way too far out. Hang on. Here we go. This up here. Love these old maps. I do have some old maps in the store, you guys, and they've been kind of there for a while, National Geographic maps. So I'm thinking that it might be a fun thing to go ahead and reduce the prices on those. I priced them according to like what eBay was charging, and I was like, maybe that wasn't such a great idea. But they're so much fun to play with, so much fun to look at. Amazing how the world has changed, isn't it? Okay, so we got a nice start. I think what I'd like to do is, I'm going to take some of this. No, because I'm covering up what I just did, and I don't want to do that. Let me see if I have anything else over here. Okay. This is my inchy envelope, but I have all kinds of things I could probably use. I'll just go back to my paper. Oh, there you go. Got something right here. Oops. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. I think I'm going to use a piece right here, but I'm not, you know, I don't want to cover stuff. And then we'll choose an image from this really sweet collection that Kathy sent a while back. And when I saw that come through my Happy Mail, I was like, yeah, man, I can just just made this great envelope of images, and I was like, yeah, I can put that right into my binder and do some quick creating with that. I am just slapping it down, as Jennibellie would say. Alright, let's go for, we've got some images. Let's see what we find in here. I'm going to have to kind of keep it a wee small. Oh my goodness, she's got words, she's got images. What a fun thing to create with. Ooh, I like that. That might look cool. And let's see. I think there's even some things that I've put in here. Look at that. Yeah, this is my stuff right here. I love these Saturday Evening Post magazine covers. Okay, this is taking too long. I'll do that. Let's see, family photos. This would make a nice, you know, memento piece if you wanted to use your very own photos. Wouldn't it? That would be nice. Oh, I like that too, so I'm going to use that. This is just a page from a magazine that featured a gallery wall. I don't really have a gallery wall. Chris bought me an awesome photo frame for Christmas, and he put 170 photos on it of my kids and our pets and us, and it's just really sweet. It's just a sweet idea. He's a good guy. Alright, now let's find an embellishment. See what we have in here. Oh, I have these, which are super cool, but I think that's way too much for this project. Love these. I think what I'm going to do is, for my embellishments, these are brads, and I'm going to use some of those. So yes, I'm going to take things apart. Imagine that. Get my crocodile. And then the next thing that we'll do is we will find a word to go with these. I did not have a crocodile for a long time. I thought it was, I couldn't afford it. No, that was all there is to it. I was like, jeez, man, that thing's expensive. And, you know, what is it? Just a glorified hole punch. Oh, contraire, mon frere. No, it's so much more than that. Alright, next thing I want to do is go ahead, and I'm putting everything back in the envelopes right here, so I don't have a mess on my desk, because I can't work like that. I so admire people who can. And we will just have some words here. This one says, hello, my darling. It obviously shows a brother and sister together. And I love the word believe. So we're going to use that. Okay. Alright, so we've got a couple small pieces finished. Let's proceed with some more. That didn't take too long. I will hit these with some Tim Holtz frayed burlap ink and be able to use these in my new Tatty junk journals. That'll be really nice. All right, we're gonna use this. I'm gonna try and even that up a wee bit. Let's check out what is on the back. Okay, nothing interesting there. And I think I will pull out my stapler because I'm kind of feeling like I'd like to go that way with this one. And I probably should have worked on the other side, but oh well. It's too late now. I do think though, when I'm doing this one, I'm also going to do another piece as well. Kind of fun to work on 2 at a time, right? You can knock out a lot of stuff when when you're going 2 at a time. Okay. I should have put some fabric in here. I might go over to my little fabric stash. Oh gosh, it's on my desk. So yeah, we're gonna pick up our little fabric stash and play with that as well. I'm a little tighter here. Sorry. Close your eyes. Okay. This is getting some nice layering going on here. I do like layers. Alright, I think what I'm going to do for... Okay, so there are a couple ways that I could go with this. I could go ahead and turn this into a bookmark, kind of like a cluster-ish bookmark. I think I'll go ahead and do that. This is a lot of travel and exploration in these, in the map imagery, and also it carries through to the text imagery as well. And there we go. I like that. Let's find a word for it. Stick it in my fingers. I think the word remember is going to fit really nicely there. And you can see how kind of tatty these look. I like the idea of things looking organic. I love I love the concepts of lost and abandoned in creating with whatever might be on hand, instead of like doing something from a box or a package or whatever. Hey, look what I found. I like that. So that can be a fabric element right here. It's 1 and 2. you go. You've made a really sweet piece for a journal or an art journal or of whatever. All right, let's do a couple more. I love this paper. It has butterflies as well as spiders on it. I personally like spiders. I know lots of people find them a wee scary. I also, when I'm doing something like this, and I know you guys know this, I like to work from the middle out. Go back to, I'm really not using the napkin like I thought I might, but I am enjoying the map imagery. Because everything is going to go back in my binder, cleanup is going to be a breeze too. I'm not going to have to spend a lot of time putting things away. These pieces will be nice inspiration pieces to add to books and journals and things like that. You could also, you know, we have bigger substrates. You could also go with just you could mount these on bigger substrates. Like you could mount this on a 3x5 index card, or, you know, whatever size you're choosing to use. Probably pull this down a little bit. Let's do it in the middle. All right. Now let's get some edging on here. Dig in the map. Sometimes you just find things that like go together and you just want to use them and use them and use them. To keep flowing, I don't pick up my scissors a whole lot. And if I have a little strip like that, sometimes I'll just tuck it like that. And sometimes it doesn't tuck and I have to cut it off. Be flexible. I also see down here, this a wee bit uneven, so I'm going to cut that off. Add a little bit of fabric here. Fabric. Better fabric. Better fabric choice. And I think I want to use just an image. I have a little bit of netting here. I'm going to put just a wee bit of netting under this just to give it a little more interest. You really can't see it, but it does add a little bit of a difference to this piece right here. You know, just altered bit. I think I'll do that to cover up the staple. There's something about that staple that bugs me. Alright. Now this one is chunky. Now because we use the netting, which is cool. Now for the rest of them, I am going to, I'm going to have to cut that off. Cut off the top. I like the wine bottles here. I think I'm just going to use, I found some, oh, yeah. These are little Tim Holtz pieces, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I like this pop of gold right there. It's pretty. Let's do text first. Text, pop of gold, wine bottle. I'll find a word. Mia is really wanting to get outside, but it's like still super cold. It says a party. Alright, now let's get this one done. And then we'll see what we were able to get done today. That'll be nice. So whether you call them clusters or collages or chippies or whatever, there's a real peace in just kind of cutting and gluing things together without really any sort of rhyme or reason. I call it creating with no agenda, and I need to do more of it. We all need to do more of it. We all need to experience the joy of just sitting and having fun doing what we're doing. I need to use up that one last bottle. So let's do this and this. Let's get that little pop of, I'm really enjoying that pop of gold right here. I'm disassembling the spider so people don't get creeped out. I'm the kind of person that moves it. You know, if there's a spider in the house and it's obviously not a poisonous spider, then I just move the baby. Just move the baby somewhere else. Like outside. I have had spiders that made nests in my windows of my house. Oh goodness, to me that's just fascinating. Watch her work and work and work. It's just really cool. Alright, let's see. Let's choose attitude. And let's see how that looks just placed right here. Attitude. Alright, let's see what we did. Let's kind of review. Now, you know, like I said, whether you call these clusters or chippies or whatever, they're fun to do. It's fun when you use a binder because you have all of your elements all together in the binder. All this goes back in the binder. No fuss, no muss creativity. Okay, everybody knows that when you have a great attitude, you have the ability to use your wings and fly. Butterfly, bird, whatever makes you feel like a party, do it. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Remember that you can grow your own wings if you believe and say, hello, my darling, to you yourself every morning. Hello, my darling. It's a big Thich Nhat Hanh kind of thing to call yourself a passionate and sweet thing in the morning. Don't ever make your life feel like a meeting. Make it feel like a party. Okay, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember you can buy me a coffee, and I really do appreciate it. See you later.